Welcome back, everyone, to Chinese Taipei, better known as Taiwan. I'm Matt Mahony alongside senior outfielder RaeQuinn Rossetti.
Hi, Matt.
When did that happen? Senior year?
I know. It flew by. It's honestly crazy. Everybody says that it's going to go by super fast, but it went by in a blink. It's weird. I feel weird about it. I don't think it's actually hit me yet. It's crazy.
Well, here we are to start your senior year. We'll get to what that entails here in a little bit, but everyone knows you're the veteran passport holder. You have the most stamps of GGC softball program. How many stamps are in the passport?
So I actually don't know how many stamps I've got, but this is my 5th continent that I've been to. Taiwan was my 5th continent. Yeah, actually. Wow. So I've got 2 more to go. So
which 2 do we have to go to?
Antarctica and Australia. But yeah, GGC brought me to my 5th continent, so that's actually pretty cool.
I've heard they play softball in Australia. I'm not sure about Antarctica.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Antarctica, but Australia, yeah.
Maybe that's where Coach Cat will go next year.
I know, next year.
Australia.
I got to tell her. I got to talk her into it for everybody else.
Fair enough. Well, you have traveled to 4 other continents now. Describe Taiwan for me to somebody that hasn't been to Taiwan, the landscape, the environment, the culture, the people. What's it like?
Yeah, so the culture is definitely different from anywhere else I've been to. I've been to a lot of European places and stuff like that. So as far as like the architecture and the people and stuff like that, it is crazy different. We were actually talking about it earlier. It's like a weird setup of California. Like it's a massive city, but then you switch over to like Sun Moon Lake with the beautiful blue waters that are just out in the middle of nowhere. So it really is really cool. It's way different.
The Buddhist monastery too was really cool.
Yeah.
And you don't really like travel outside the city. Like the city just keeps going and going.
Yeah,
and going
it's
and
just
going and going.
It's absolutely endless. And like I said, the architecture is crazy. The buildings are huge and the colors are so vibrant and beautiful. It really is cool.
When did it hit you that this trip was a reality? Was it on the plane ride? Was it playing center field this week? When was it?
No, I'm telling you, like, maybe when we were packing a couple days before to leave here was a reality. Like, everything's just been a build up this whole entire semester and, postseason practice in the fall. But it really hit us, like, as soon as it was happening. So, it was all up.
Yeah, pretty cool. Been here for a week, getting ready to wrap things up this week and head back home. But for now, the story has quite some legs to it. It dates back to a couple seasons ago when the Chinese Taipei national team came to Lawrenceville. What was that experience like? And from my understanding, you kind of rekindled there's been a reunion there now here in Taiwan.
Yes, so we saw them twice back in Lawrenceville, and it really has just been such a cool experience. I saw Pan again, Addie, and Lynn. Addie and Lynn are on the same team here, and Pan's on a different one. And, they don't speak a lot of English, but we became best friends. We all follow each other on Instagram. We all know the I love you thing that they taught us. So as soon as we saw each other, that's the first thing that we did. We hugged. It honestly was really cool to make that connection again.
And so how cool is it for you to find the layers of a Chinese Taipei national team member that you're not just seeing them on TV, you're on the same field.
I know,
you're
it was
hitting
crazy.
Their pitches.
Yeah, and the skill level was absolutely amazing. The plays that they were making were so cool, and there was a lot to learn from them.
And so at what point do you kind of see the level of competition on the field and you go, okay, this is a World Series caliber test that we're getting in the preseason?
Absolutely. All the plays that they were making were insane, and honestly, what it just takes us to, it was so much to learn from them as an entire team. The way they went up to their at-bats, the way they took the field, everything, every single pitch, every single play, their mannerisms. So it was a great learning experience for us.
Are there any Taiwanese softball cultures that were taken back to Atlanta, Georgia?
Absolutely, I think so, especially with the mannerisms, the way they conducted themselves on the field and stuff like that was really something to see. So
we've learned a couple of phrases while we're here. Thank you, we've said it the most?
Yeah, shei.
Shei.
And we learned jayo, which means go.
Okay.
They said that a lot during the game to each other. That was one of their chants that they did. So that was cool.
Well, look forward to some of those traditions coming back to Lawrenceville.
Yeah.
But for now, Ray, we mentioned you're in your senior season. We start the season in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Where are we going to finish
Big dreams. World Series. Absolutely. That's the goal this year. Coach Cat's goal has been to get to a foreign country and play. And, I want to get to the World Series for the 3rd year in a row. Absolutely. That'll be the best way to end my season, especially with this team. So
very cool. Right. Thank you so much for dropping by.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Matt.
it.